This full body workout routine is all you need to build muscle at home while using only resistance bands, dumbbells, or body weight. The template breaks down into 10 different exercises that target a specific body part. The first 6 of these exercises are compound movements, which means that they work multiple muscle groups but do have a primary targeted muscle group while doing each exercise. And then there are 4 additional isolation-based exercises to round out the rest of your physique. The goal is to take each exercise to what is known as positive failure, meaning you fail in good form. However, if you feel like you ever didn't make it to proper failure, or you want to keep continuing to learn the muscle patterns and reduce the weight a bit, you can add an additional 1 to 2 sets in order to properly teach your nervous system how to do each exercise. And for each rep, I like to use a 6-second rep tempo, meaning that for the eccentric, I lower or lengthen my muscles for 3 seconds. At the bottom, I don't rest at all and start going the opposite direction for 2 during the contracted phase, and then I'll hold it at the top of that contracted phase for 1 second to make it a total of 6 seconds long. So with that, here are the 10 exercises and some examples using each piece of equipment. The first exercise is the squat pattern. Now, if you're using resistance bands, I recommend doing front squats with the bands to hit your quad area. If you're using dumbbells, I also recommend the front squat where you put the dumbbells up in front of you. And if you are using body weight, this is where you can get into a deeper squat, and you can even use something like a wall or door frame in order to really focus on doing the movement properly. The next up will be our hinge pattern, focusing on the lower body. So if you're using resistance bands, you can simply do Romanian deadlifts. I also recommend, if you're using dumbbells, to do Romanian deadlifts as well. But if you are using body weight, here's where you can lay on the floor and do glute bridges instead, really focusing on squeezing the glutes as you do each rep. Moving on, the next exercise will be our vertical push movement. And for this, with resistance bands, you're going to push overhead doing an overhead press. This will also be the same with dumbbells. However, I recommend you take out an adjustable bench, sit on it, and do seated shoulder presses. And if you're using body weight, this one's a little tougher for most, but you can do something like a pike press, or if you're advanced enough, do something like a wall handstand press. Next up will be our horizontal pull, focusing on the back muscles. If you're using resistance bands, you can get into position and do the bent over row. If you are using dumbbells, again, take out your adjustable bench and set it up to where you can do chest supported rows. And if you're using body weight, you will need a dip bar station or something to pull up with. And here you will be doing inverted rows. All right, to our next exercise, we have the horizontal push. And for this one, with the resistance bands, you're going to be doing standing chest presses. And if you're using dumbbells, you can get out the bench again and do incline bench pressing. And if you are using body weight, you can go to the floor and do standard push-ups. All right, and to round out our compound movements, we have our vertical pull exercise. If you're using resistance bands, you will need a door anchor to put the bands up above you so you can do lat pull downs. If you're using dumbbells, take out the bench again so you can do some pullovers. And if you are using body weight, you will need some kind of door frame pull-up bar or something to pull up on in your house in order to do standard pull-ups. So those are the 6 compound movements, and you can build a great body with just those 6 exercises. The next 4 will be isolations that can help enhance certain parts of your body to round out your entire physique. The first of the isolation exercises will focus on the triceps, and the exercise chosen for resistance bands is the overhead tricep extensions. If you're using dumbbells, you can lay back on the bench and do skull crushers. And then if you're using body weight, you will need your dip bar station again in order to do some triceps dips. All right, the next isolation exercise will be focusing on hitting the biceps. And for this one, with resistance bands, you can do standing biceps curls. For dumbbells, you can also do standing biceps curls. Feel free to also add some supination or twisting of your palms if you like to get some of that action in there as well. You don't have to, but you can do it. And then with body weight, you will need your doorway pull-up bar again and doing some chin-ups where your palms are facing towards you. All right, moving to the next exercise, we can't forget about our lower body and the calves. So for this one, with your resistance bands, you can simply do some calf raises. Same exact thing if you're using dumbbells, you can simply just stand up and do calf raises as well. And if you're using body weight, I recommend you stand on some books or a platform of some kind and do some deeper calf raises. So now onto our 10th and final exercise, we will be focusing on hitting our abs. And with resistance bands, you will need to anchor up above you again in order to do cable crunches. If you are using dumbbells, you can just lay right on the floor and do some weighted crunches with your arms up above your face, pushing the dumbbell straight up. All you need is your shoulder blades just off the floor. And the last one will be, you need the doorway pull-up bar again in order to do hanging knee raises. And with that, if you would like, you can swap in any similar exercises to what is in this movement pattern whenever you'd like. So if you feel like you ever reached a plateau or you just need more variety in your programming, feel free to swap it out. Just make sure it's a similar movement pattern. Now that is the entire full body workout template. Now there are some pieces of equipment I used in this workout program, and if you are interested in getting any of them, please check out the links in the description as they are affiliate links, and anything you purchase from them, I will get a small commission that goes back into building this channel. So I thank you if you do buy from those links. But that is it for this video, so make sure that you go ahead and like it if you did get some value from this video, and make sure to be fit and game on.